and maybe supported by a bolster. You can also be in bed if that's more comfortable, or sitting up if you feel safest that way, or even lying on your belly. But really the most important thing is that I want you to be warm enough, so have a blanket, and that your position be one that's comfortable enough that you'll be able to really relax during this practice. So if you do need to adjust your position, go ahead and do so. It's just important that the more we still and relax, the better result we have, the more our body and our minds are able to fully relax. So allow your eyes to close if that's comfortable. And so yoga nidra actually translates to yogic sleep. Sleep is nidra. And what we're trying to do is really be in that state of consciousness that's kind of between wakefulness and sleeping. So I'm going to remind you a couple times to stay awake. And I understand it's challenging. I've never successfully stayed awake for an entire hour with yoga nidra, but do your best. So one of the ways that you can try to remain awake is by listening to the sound of my voice. And then we're also going to be moving our awareness to various parts of our bodies and paying attention to the sensations that we have. And then sometimes at the end, I'll be doing some images that you'll just use your imagination for. So we're not trying to concentrate really intently and intensely. So don't think of this as like hammering a nail. Think of this more like a butterfly and how softly it lands on a flower. So we're trying to really get into relaxation, which is why we don't need to steel our mind and really make this work. It's not work. So during this meditation, you can just absorb what you need in the moment and leave anything else behind that doesn't work for you. We don't want the mind to become overactive with thoughts and worries. So just come back to the sound of my voice if your mind is going elsewhere. So turning our vision inward to the inner experience, coming into your body. Become aware of any sounds that you can hear in this moment. So really the focus is on what you can hear, nothing else, just what you can hear in this moment. Bring that awareness out as far as you can. Is there anything in the distance that you can hear? Perhaps even outside this room. Letting your sense of hearing radiate outward, searching out distant sounds and maybe even following them just for a moment. And we're moving our attention from sound to sound without labeling. Our first instinct might be to say, I hear rain or a rooster, but try not to label. And then gradually bring your attention to closer sounds. So maybe the sounds within this room, maybe even the sound of your own breathing. And so without opening your eyes, now visualize the four walls of the room that you're in. Can you visualize the four walls? And then think of the ceiling. Can you picture the floor? And then see if you can see what your body might look like laying on the yoga mat. Can you picture the position of your body? If you have a blanket, can you picture that? And what about your hair or your face or the clothes that you're wearing? We're just becoming aware of the existence of our physical body lying on the mat. Now gently bring that attention to your breathing. I'm fond of saying that meditation is just paying attention on purpose without judgment. So we're moving into our breath meditation as part of our yoga nidra. You are relaxed, but you are awake and aware. Become aware of your natural breath, so not changing it at all, just meeting your breath exactly as it is in this moment. Become aware of your natural and spontaneous breath as it moves in and out of your body without any effort. Perhaps you most feel it in your nostrils, the coolness as you inhale, or a slight warmth as you exhale. Perhaps you feel it in the lift of your chest or your belly, the rise on the inhale, and then the gentle fall with the exhale. The natural breath flows in through both nostrils, and perhaps notice the feeling of the breath as it comes in and out of your nostrils. That sense of coolness as you inhale the breath, follow this feeling into your nose, perhaps even feeling it at the back of your throat or your sinuses, or maybe even picturing that gentle inflate of your lungs. And then allow that exhale to enter your awareness, and perhaps paying attention to a slight warmth, and maybe even feeling that air leaving your nostrils on your upper lip. Let's take a long, slow inhale, followed by a longer, slower exhale. Slow inhale, and even slower exhale. And become aware of the space between each breath, that pause, that moment when inhale becomes exhale, and then when exhale becomes inhale. And at first that might seem like that pause is pretty brief, but I'm asking you to gently bring your awareness to that space. That pause is where the body is neither breathing in nor out. It's an absolute place of nothing that needs to be done. Now allow yourself to return to that natural, easy breath. You can release any control over the inhale or exhale because you know you can entirely trust your body to breathe in and out in its own rhythm. So the practice of Yoga Nidra begins now. This is the moment that we get to create a resolve. And all that is a short positive statement in simple language. So it could be something very simple that you want to get out of this Yoga Nidra practice in this moment. It could simply be that you would like to be a little bit more relaxed. But you're going to state whatever comes to mind to yourself and with awareness. And say it once again to yourself. When we do this, we are planting a seed that brings about transformation and healing So really allow yourself to have that seed and plant it. We're going to repeat this several times throughout Yoga Nidra, and it's simply this: I am practicing Yoga Nidra. I am awake and relaxed. So now we're gently going to go to bring our awareness to different parts of our body. It's something we've done a lot in Shavasana. And so this will seem very familiar. We start on the right side. So when you bring your awareness, you can say the name of the part to yourself, and you can try to feel that part of your body, but you don't need to move it. You can just bring your awareness to it. So some parts will be very easy to feel, and some you might have to use your imagination. It's okay. We're going to start on the right side of the body. Bring your awareness to the right hand thumb, to the index finger, to the middle finger, and then to the fourth finger, and finally to that right pinky finger. Bring your awareness to the palm of the hand, the back of the right hand, your wrist, your forearm, and then to your right elbow. Guide your awareness to the upper arm, to your shoulder, all along your right rib cage, to your waist, to that right hip, the right thigh, your knee, your calf, your ankle, and finally to that right heel. Guide your awareness to the sole of the right foot, to the top of the foot, the right big toe, the second toe, the third toe, the fourth toe, and finally the right pinky toe. We gently move to the left side, the left hand thumb, the left index finger, the middle finger, the fourth finger, and then that left pinky finger. The palm of the hand, the back of the hand, the left wrist, the forearm, the elbow, upper arm, the left shoulder, the left rib cage down to the waist, the left hip, Bring your awareness to the thigh, all the way to the left knee. Along the calf, to the left ankle, to the heel, to the sole of your left foot, top of the foot, the left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, and the left pinky toe. Now we're sliding our awareness to the back of our body. Right heel, left heel, right calf, left calf, right thigh, left thigh, right hip, left hip. Bring your awareness to the lower back, the middle of your back, and then the upper back. Guide your attention to the entire length of your spine. Right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, the back of the neck, and the back of the head. Guide your awareness up to the very top of your head, the crown, and then gently to the forehead. Right temple, left temple, right ear, left ear, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, and then right in the middle of your eyebrows. Right eye, left eye, right nostril, left nostril, right cheek, left cheek, upper lip, lower lip, and then awareness to your whole mouth. Your chin, all along your jawline. Bring your awareness to your neck and your throat. Right collarbone, left collarbone, right side of the chest, left side of the chest, your upper abdomen, your navel, lower abdomen, right groin, left groin, down the entire length of the right leg, the whole left leg, the whole right arm, the whole left arm, the whole face, the whole head, the whole torso, the whole body. Bring your awareness to the whole body, the whole body. We're just going to gently go into some opposite sensations. And this is just connecting with sensations in the body. Imagine your whole body becoming light, as though your body could float away from the floor and toward the ceiling. The head is light and weightless. The limbs are light and weightless. The torso is light and weightless. The whole body light and weightless. You are rising higher and higher away from the floor. Imagine your body becoming heavy. Feel the heaviness in all parts of the body, each part becoming heavier. The head is heavy, the limbs are heavy, the torso is heavy, the whole body is heavy. So heavy, gently sinking down onto the floor. Awaken the experience of cold in the body, the experience of a chilly cold. Imagine being outside in winter, and you can feel this chill throughout your body. Now allow the sensation of warmth to spread throughout the entire body. Remember the feeling of warmth in summer, in the sun, feeling that heat radiating onto your skin and heat all around your body. Now allow a feeling of complete calm to completely envelop you. Manifest the experience of calm in your entire mind and body. You are relaxed and aware. You are completely calm. You are practicing yoga Nidra, and you are awake and relaxed. Begin to concentrate on the space in front of your closed eyelids. You can almost think of it like a movie screen. So the screen is as high and as wide as the eyes can see. You can think of this as like a mind screen, and just concentrate on that space, becoming aware of anything that you see or anything that manifests within it, colors, patterns, and light. Continue your awareness of this space, but do not become overly involved. We're just practicing detached awareness, letting the images play out. So you can just notice any images, making themselves known, but don't feel like you have to direct any images. And if thoughts occur, let them come and go, but continue watching that movie screen with a detached awareness, much like we might watch the clouds. passing by. And we're just going to do a couple of visualizations, really simple ones, and you can just allow them to play out on this screen. Peacock feather, a good night's rest, full moon, your reflection in a mirror, a bouquet of flowers, cool, clear water, the sun shining overhead, receiving help from others, a relaxing afternoon, laughing with friends, a warm embrace, a path in the woods, a beautiful sunset, taking a deep breath, cat stretching, your favorite song, a beautiful path along a river, the sound of my voice, and your body lying on the floor. You are practicing yoga Nidra. You are awake and you are alert. So if you made a statement in the beginning, an intention, go ahead and recollect it now. And allowing your body to gently and fully and completely relax. Yoga Nidra is a way of deeply recharging the mind and body, and also allowing the mind and body to connect with our spirit, our inexhaustible forever spirit. So gently bring your awareness back to that breathing like we did in the beginning. We're not changing anything about the breath. We're meeting it as it is, knowing that we didn't have to micromanage it. The body kept breathing, and we're just bringing our awareness to that breathing. Just noticing when we breathe in and when we breathe out. We can also pair up a word with the in-breath, perhaps say let, and then the word go for the exhale. So breathing in, let, and breathing out, go. So now we slide our awareness into our physical body. Perhaps becoming aware of your clothes or the blanket, or where your knees are on a bolster if they're resting there. And another way is to really pay attention to the points of the body that are touching the floor. So maybe your heels or your thighs or your hips, your shoulder blades, along your arms, and the back of your head. So you're not opening your eyes at this moment. You're just visualizing the surrounding room. And imagine where you are in the room and then what else is around you. So we're just using our imagination to visualize the room around us. There's no hurry. We're taking our time. And when we feel ready, we can wiggle fingers and toes. And then oftentimes we just gently roll off to our right side, spending some time there before getting up. So just gently rolling off to the right side when you're ready and resting there. Paying attention to any sensations that your body is having and coming back to that initial statement, that intention, and seeing how that informed your yoga nidra practice. So stay on this right side for a few more moments. And then we're gently going to use our hands to come back to a seated position ever so slowly. And that is the practice of Yoga Nidra. And let's take a moment to honor the God within ourselves and within each other. Namaste. Thank you for practicing Yoga Nidra with me.